I'm the team leader, and our team is 30 FileMados. We want to provide interactive video experience to our client. Interactive video is short for IV. In the Roman number, IV is 4, so our website is called 30 FileMado, and it means 4 also means the interactive video, and the website address is 30FileMado.com. This is our team member. We have 1 BA, 2 devs, 7 developers, and 2 tutors. Now I want to invite our BA Isabel to make an introduction to our product.
Thank you, Ting. I'm the BA in 30 FileMado. My name is Isabel, and 30 FileMado means we are the middleman between you and your audience. Now I'm going to talk about the 30 FileMado from a business perspective. It's all started from our product concept, which is interact with your audience. And you may ask why. I'm going to tell you that if you're doing so, you can attract more audience than before. Why again? If there is something for your audience to find out in your video that you shared, they want to find out what's going on there, just out of curiosity. And also, you can lead them to the authorized link that you want to share. Let's think about a scenario. A customer sells cute dress that they want to buy by clicking on the pin, buy me now on the video to auto jump to the shop. So everybody wins, from shop owners to video owners, and they are also happy customers. But how can we do that? Let me introduce 30 FileMado to you. It's a zero cost and easy to learn platform. You don't need to pay a penny, and all the features are free. In 30 FileMado, you can have your own way to interact with your audience. Like in the scenario that we talked before, lead them to your desired link. And also, you can highlight key points for your audience to view easier. In this ACAP festival vlog, the social media influencer highlights the key points to their audience. Each pin can direct it to the part of the video, and also we offer user management. For companies with multiple operators, you can use this feature to manage accounts, avoid duplication of work, and facilitate the integration of company resources. So who are the target customer for our product? Next slide. Yeah, a social media influencer, advertiser, and the tutor. And this list can go on and on. Like I said in our product concept, interact with your audience in your own way. Now back to Ting to explain our structure.
Thanks, Isabel. Now I will talk about our project structure. Our project has 3 main parts: authentication and authorization, account management, and video and pin edit. For the authentication and authorization and account management, it's quite normal for the normal website. For the authentication and authorization, we have a register page, login page, forget password, and reset password page. And for the account management, we have project list, profile list, account settings, user management. And then the last is our key features, video and pin edit. We have video upload page and pin edit page. This is the tech stack we use for our project. For the front end, we use Nest.js as our main framework. CSS library is Material UI and Tailwind. For form, we use Formic library, and we also use SWR to instead fetch. And get the advantage of built-in cache and request deduplication. The front end is deployed on Vercel. For the backend, Nest.js is our main framework. It is based on Node.js Express. Mongoose is used for uploading data at the backend. Passport is used for authentication and authorization. Malta is used for uploading files. The key feature in the backend is the processing video to FFmpeg. We use it to process video, generate video thumbnail, and video preview, which is a .gift file. The backend is Dockerized and deployed on AWS Fargate. For the database, we use MongoDB Atlas. Is used for database management, and we also use the application Studio 3T as the client side tool for MongoDB. Now I want to talk about 2 features of our work. First is the forget password process. For forget password process, we will create a forget password event and send to the AWS ASNS. Then the event will be published to SQS. Then the Lambda will be triggered. The Lambda is written by Node.js node mailer. At last, the SES is triggered, and the reset password email is sent to the client. Second is our video process. At this stage, the FFmpeg is used to generate video thumbnails and dogif video preview, and all saved in the backend. But the video is uploaded to the AWS S3 bucket, and to speed up the video uploading, we also set up the AWS CloudFront for our video streaming process. But in the future, we want to process the video in the AWS platform, like showing the dashed container. For the Lambda, we also want to use the FFmpeg to process the video, and all the thumbnails and the video previews will be saved in the AWS S3 bucket. Next, I want to talk about the key features of our work, the Nest.js web server. This picture shows the process we use Nest.js web server to encrypt and decrypt the request and response with our backend server and AWS CloudFront. In the middle part of this picture is our web server. In the web server, we use a stateless session tool called Iron Session to send and encrypt the cookies to store data. First, instead of directly stored GW token in web server, we use a secret password cookies stored in the Vercel to encrypt the GWT and the user entity we acquired from the back server. With the two Iron session, we generate encrypt user session and saved in the web server. And after login, we can start our root get on page view, and we can use the get served props to achieve server-side render. The user can take the encrypted user session to get validation from the web server. If validate, the user can go to the project list directly without the need to log in again. If not validate, the user is forced to redirect to the login page. And then it's the resource query. We can also use this user session to web server and decrypt the GWT to require the data from the backend. And secondly, together with the tool, the Iron session, we use the CloudFront private key, also saved in the Vercel, generate the CloudFront signed cookies. With the signed cookies, the authorized user can get access to the AWS CloudFront and acquire the video they want to edit. If the unauthorized client copies the web address, they can't open the video. This is a great improvement to safety and the privacy of the client. This is the database structure, and we already have 5 main parts. The 4 main parts is user, video, projects, and accounts. And we also have another feature one is the buttons. And next is the things we want to be continued. This job we haven't finished. From the front end, we want to share a link to the client. With the link, the client can use this interactive video for anywhere they want to use. We also want to edit the switch account and switch roles to our account management. And we also want to add more button styles to give the client more feature. And for the backend, we want to use the video on demand platform using AWS in the future to process our video and save our video. Next, I want to show everyone a user story of our website. Thank you for listening.